Hello, 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 everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you were doing good. So, we saw Prince Harry touch down in Lesotho, right? And he jumped right into his schedule, reuniting with his Basotho family. I hope that's the correct clan. I thought I was being super smart by checking out the various clans that exist in Lesotho, and I used the clan name Basotho, but I have just been made aware that there are various clans, which actually makes sense to consider that there will be various clans. But anyway, I chose the Basotho clan for the royal family. So I'll take that back. Let's just call them the Lesotho royal family. At least everybody knows what that is, and there is no confusion about that. Okay, so he is out here. He jumped straight into his activities with them, and he got them to participate in his activities. Just a second, while I pull up the photographs for you, there have been there's been, just before I got on, there was an avalanche of photographs just shared, updates on his current activities in South Africa. So if I'm a bit all over the place, pardon me while I try to get myself together. I think at this point I am struggling just like the British media to keep up with the whirlwind that is Prince Harry at the moment. There you go. But this is where it kind of got interesting, because on day, which was yesterday, right, of the his activities in Lesotho, there was kind of a blackout. Nobody knew exactly what was going on, and it has all his activities were kept under wrap. We even had the South African press asking for updates, and there's the Lesotho government spokesperson refused to, or didn't have any updates to give to the person that was speaking. Listen to this.
Exactly is expected to arrive in South Africa, though?
I tried to get hold of that information. They deliberately did not want us to have hold of it. Remember, Johannesburg is a different jungle altogether. As soon as anyone has a hint of what it is, it might be a totally different story. So they keep it very close to that. But if anything comes, I will share the link.
Most certainly, we trust you to keep us updated on every.
So you see that they wouldn't even share information with the South African government, not to even talk about the British media, who I'm sure were scrambling for updates. They're out here like, where is Prince Harry? What's he doing? And all they get back is, sorry, the Prince's diary is secret for security reasons. I love that. Just in case let me play that for you again. I had so much fun listening to this.
That take place as Basotho celebrate 56 years of independence and 200 years since the founding of the Basotho nation. That is our colleague Rapelang Khadebe in Lesotho.
Actually, you know what? Just listening to this lady makes me realize that I was correct in the clan that I picked. I'm sure if you're just joining the chat, you don't know what I'm talking about, but I was trying to figure out the name. What do people call the Lesotho family? That was my dilemma when I was trying to prepare this video. And this lady just confirms that they are called the Basotho people. So I Googled it when I was preparing the thumbnail and putting the title of the video together. And I got the name Basotho from Google. But coming on here, someone corrected me, and I'm not from there, so I'm open to correction. So I was thinking, okay, if they have many clans, maybe Basotho is not the right one. But this lady just confirmed that the Lesotho royal family is actually Basotho because that's the region Prince Harry was in. Okay, so skipping past that, I have been going on and on without saying hello to you guys. How are you all doing? Hello everyone. Welcome to Isabella Bank's YouTube channel. I'm Wizzy and I'm so excited to be here. I am so excited to be on the winning team as well. Let me tell you, when I tell you I love what is happening for Prince Harry, I love it. This is the kind of level of privacy Harry and Meghan have been fighting for. He gets to share what he wants when he wants and not a moment before. It's just funny he can find peace everywhere else but in his own homeland, the UK. Speaking of sharing, Archwell dropped an update for us yesterday, and here's kind of what has been going on. So, day 2 in Lesotho, he visited a health facility where he met with doctors and clinicians from Sentebale, doing some real impactful work. So, that means that we have some doctors that Sentebale actually pays for to take care of the people in the environment. That's the level of grassroots care Prince Harry is providing to the people of Lesotho. That's amazing. It's amazing. I want to be Prince Harry when I grow up. And then after that event, he met with a group of young women in socio-economic programs, empowering them to thrive in their communities. So that's these stalls that you can see here. You have people who have learned hair making, hairdressing, like beauty training, hair, nails, all of that kind of business. These are these stalls that you can see here on the screen, right? And after that, he went on an excursion. Yes, that same yesterday. He headed to Matlameng Hamalele to dive into a climate resilience project. Yup. Harry is out here learning and supporting innovative approaches to combat climate change and help local communities build sustainable futures. Love it. Love it. He is doing the damn thing. Before we continue, if this is your first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment or two in the comment section. If this is your first time visiting, let today be the day you decide to subscribe. For those who have been rocking with me from the beginning, thank you for being here. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section and also hit the like button. Thank you. Let's continue because this is a very interesting day to be reporting on Prince Harry's activities. What about the Basotho youth? They were so excited to be able to meet with Prince Harry, and they have been posting about meeting him a storm on Instagram, on Twitter, on social media as a whole. It's so lovely to see because it almost feels like the negative reporting is almost overwhelming. But then again, you have a group of people that just love him unconditionally, and that's gorgeous to see. But of course, the UK press, they were busy trying to overshadow it all with all those where's Meghan headlines. I deliberately didn't play into it that when I heard about it yesterday, aside to say that but the way I put it is kind of different. I understand the reason why people were wilding out, but the thing is, I think we need to take our power back from the British media. Because the British media are demanding, oh, where is Meghan? We want to see Meghan. Obviously, they want to see Meghan because they believe that when they see Meghan, they can sell their more newspapers, they can discuss the fashion, they can sell products because they can share the affiliate links of the whatever it is that she's wearing. So, of course, she is great clickbait for her, but we shouldn't allow the media to stop us from expressing ourselves, because what it is that more and more the media trap us into being unable to express ourselves. What I mean by that is when I said, oh, how I wish it was possible for Meghan to be able to go with Harry. If it weren't for these stupid British media people, it would have been nice to see her with him, going there to share his special place with him. That is something totally different from, oh, why is Meghan not with Harry? Blah, 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 blah. And I understand anyway, because the knee-jerk reaction to that is, Meghan doesn't need to be with Harry everywhere. I didn't say she didn't needed to be with Harry every place he goes to. After all, they're not joined at the hip. What I was expressing was, oh, if it weren't for the stupidity of the British media, Megan would have been able to share this experience of, it's what feels like a homecoming from Harry. Anyway, I'll move on from that, because what that headline was is the perfect rage bait for Harry and Meghan supporters, because they know that they hurt us when they put out these kind of headlines, and they're just manufactured stories. So I don't know how. It hurts me as well, because I read thousands and thousands of similar articles on a daily basis, but I don't know how to help you guys to develop an immunity from these kind of headlines, because they're there and they're designed to hurt. And the more we engage with them, the more we allow them to determine what we talk about and how we talk about it, the more they win. So I think the Nigerian people have a proverb. They say, if the hunter learns to shoot without missing, then the bird needs to learn how to fly without stopping. Because obviously, if the hunter has become a marksman, then the bird doesn't need to stop in a place where the hunter can easily knock him off. So we need to change our emotional reaction, I think, to the media's headlines, because they put these egregious headlines out there all the time to hurt, to get us to be outraged, so that we engage with their content. They box us into a corner. We can't express ourselves or do what we want, because we're all trying to batten around and protect what doesn't even need protecting in the first place, successfully gaslighting us into a state of almost permanent paranoia. What are they going to say next? What are they going to? Sometimes we find ourselves explaining what doesn't even need explanation. Anyway. Well, anyway, before we dive into discussing all of this any further, let me take a second to shout out one of the biggest supporters of this channel. It's Carmen from Carmen's Place Beauty. Carmen is not just a beauty expert. Oh no, she's the guru for those of us who, shall we say, are gracefully aging like fine wine. Yes. Carmen's got all the tips on how to avoid looking like your makeup was applied in the dark, especially for mature skin. So, if you're tired of making those oops moments, makeup moments, Carmen's your girl. And she got loads of tricks on how to deal with the problem spots for aging skin. So I hugely recommend her channel. I'm going to drop the link to her channel in the chat. Please go ahead to support her channel by giving her a follow. She will greatly appreciate it. We are trying to get Carmen up to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all those people who have already subscribed. You know, this call is not for you, it's for those people who have not yet subscribed to Carmen's channel. Let's show her the squaddy love, because we rise by lifting each other up. Okay, the more of us who are doing well, the better for the entire squaddy community. And can I also say, for those of you who would want me to promote your channel or turn a spotlight on your channel the way I'm doing for Carmen right now, please go ahead to send me an email. Let's have a conversation and get all the squaddies in a better place if they would want to be there. Okay, let's continue. But of course, the media, as I said, we're trying to overshadow uh, Prince Harry's very positive headlines. And like I said, it's clockwork rage bait for Harry and Meghan supporters. Instead of getting outraged, I would say let's flip the script. Every time they drop a nonsense article, let's post like a minimum of 10 positive photos, posts, or articles about Harry and Meghan. Let that be the fuel that drives you to just automatically don't engage with their content, but just go out and post like 10 good photographs of Harry or Meghan or both of them together, whichever one takes your fancy. Why give them the satisfaction of stealing our joy? Let's bury them in positivity, is what I say. And let's live out loud. Let's stop trying to police people and stop telling people, no, don't say this, don't say that. Even when you know the people are being innocuous, that makes that gives them the that gives them the winning power, because then it's almost like, oh, even if you're saying this and it's not what, and they have converted the phrase or the word to something negative. If we are now not able to discuss freely, they win. They win. So let's figure out a way to be able to deal with this in a way that makes sense for all of us. Anyway, this video is a shorter one today because I've got another one which is going to follow this one directly after. So, but before I wrap up this video, there's one more thing I would like to mention, and it's a feel-good moment that the Sussex Squad, aka our very own detective agency, found a photo of a young man Harry first met in 2004, and they've tracked his journey over the years. Can you see him as a young child? This is Harry in 2004, and 2019, no, sorry, 2013. That's him in 2013, and this is him at some time later. The last photograph, I don't know when it was, actually, to be honest. And then what do we have? This is him today. So if that was him, he looks like he would have been, what, 2 years old in this photograph? And this is him in a suit at the, from where I'm sitting, he's on my right, but he's the one standing beside the lady in a red hat. Yeah. So if he was 2 years old in 2004, he would be 26 today. So this is him, 26 years, the 26 years old at the moment. Prince Harry is the king of creating relationships and maintaining the relationship until forever. We are hardly in the know about any relationships that break down. Is the kind of person who maintains relationships. I just love that about him and Meghan. Actually, they are the kind of people that when they know you, it's almost like a lifelong relationship, unless you decide to be crazy. Okay, so this, my girls, is Prince Harry arriving for the Sentebale reception and panel discussion at the Saxon Hotel in Johannesburg. My favorite Prince of Hearts is looking good. Yes, he has arrived, and of course, you can see behind him there are some women. It looks like they're dancing. So, the usual traditional dance welcome. This is Prince Harry with the journalists who interviewed him, who followed him throughout his time in Johannesburg. And on the this is Prince Harry. The person who he is shaking is the managing partner and head of Baker McKenzie. It's an antitrust and competition practice group. It's huge. It's huge. It's one of the groups that came with him from America to South Africa. What, this lady who is smiling at him, look at how she's smiling at him. I don't know how to feel about her expression. Can you guys see? What do you guys think? But I love how they're standing around him anyway. Even if I don't know what to make of this lady. This blonde lady who is standing beside the person shaking Prince Harry. I don't know what to make of her expression, but I love the way everybody else is just standing as they would normally with a dignitary in their presence. Yeah. Anyway, the panel discussion was hosted at the Saxon Hotel, which I googled is one of the foremost hotels in Johannesburg. So our guy is just keeps going from height to height, and he met up with his own team, his own people. That's Dr. Sophie Chauduka. uh of course she's there with him, and as I told you guys yesterday, she is no small hitter as well. She has got her own company and it's worth over $35 million. So she is no small potatoes as well. And I don't know who these other people are, but they look like they would be he's supportive, at least for them to be close to him. Which hat? He says, I want that hat. Which hat? Which hat are you talking about? This one? Which hat are you talking about? Anyway, so that's all I have got for this video. Until the next one, this is Wheezy signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and to share this with your friends, your cousins, your neighbors. The second video is coming up in a couple of minutes. Let me see. TT Carter says the little boy was 4 years old. The picture was him in the suit. He was at Prince Harry's wedding. He was either 16 or 18. Oh, was that when? Let me go back. Was that them attending the Sussex's wedding? Oh, I just saw it on social media and I thought this was a photograph of him in present day. Okay. Thanks for that. The photo of the blonde woman is a still photo in a moment of time, so it could be over dramatized. Let's look at her. I don't know how to feel about how she was looking at him. I don't know whether to, I almost, yeah, no, yeah, yeah. I don't know whether I like that look. Anyway, join me in the next one where we're going to be discussing Prince Harry's conversation with Paul Gasol, two-time NBA champion. It was quite an interesting one, and Paul Gasol had some interesting things to say about Prince Harry in his conversation with him. See you in a bit. Ciao.